Wool. So that's a little bit of a plus for Bournemouth. And you look at Bournemouth, you look at Solanke there, he has, 11 goals this season, ex-Chelsea, Liverpool, Vitesse, so he is flying at the moment. He's full of confidence, Billing just behind him. Great to see Wiltshire. We know what sort of... it's been difficult with him because he seems to have crammed so much into his career, and now all he wants is regular football without getting any injuries at all, so it's great to see him back there, and he's alongside Pearson.
Danjuma as well, who was over here in Qatar at Aspire. I caught up with him. Lovely young guy. He was getting treatment, so great to see him back, and he scored against Swansea and got the assist last time out. Where are the goals coming from in this Southampton side? Because Shea Adams just has one in his last 14. I think it's Armstrong who's got 4 this season, 8 assists. Could he help out in front of goal? Do they need to look to Armstrong?
You know, Adams has to... His all-round play has improved, we have to say that, but obviously it's about the goals. It can't just be about Danny Ings. Redmond usually plays on the left-hand side, so he will obviously play alongside him.
Of anti-discrimination message which has been throughout football throughout this season. Martin Atkinson blows his whistle and the cup quarter-finals are underway. It's Southampton who get it. Found Armstrong, Redmond in front of him. Walker-Peters is available. Armstrong goes alone. Little cushioned header from Djenepo. And Ibrahima Diallo's left footer is no threat to Asmir Begovic, Bournemouth's experienced goalkeeper.
It's a decent dink from Armstrong, who I think has been a really good player for Southampton in this second part of the season.
He's got a lot of credit in the bank, Hasenhüttl. Here's Redmond into Adams. Adams helping it on its way. Diallo's shot is charged down by Pearson. Cook waits. Danjuma delivers. Armstrong got a head on it for Southampton. Back in by Cook into the glove. Replaced him at the beginning of last month. That's a really good ball into Walker-Peters behind, lays it square. It's an own goal. It's an own goal by the sliding Carter Vickers, and Southampton have the lead. You have to feel for the defender. There wasn't really much he could do. He had to do something. It was a great ball to get Southampton in behind. Walker-Peters in all kinds of space and Southampton in front.
Well, it really is about this pass from Bednarek. It's absolutely fantastic, and the timing of the run of Walker-Peters is also outstanding. He gets the drop on Rico, whose body shape's all wrong, and that's really unselfish from Walker-Peters. When he arrives in the box, you almost feel that he can have a shot here. His first touch is excellent, but as you mentioned, there's very little that Carter Vickers can do about that as he's sliding towards his own goal.
Is he offside? However, the video assistant referee inevitably is going to check this. David Coote is that man. It did look tight, didn't it?
Well, looking at the line, I think his right arm looks, I mean, it doesn't look offside, but according to the lines in the body part, yeah, it's been ruled off.
Yeah, he's just offside, just. That is a huge relief.
Just drain him a little bit, and I think when everyone's fit and Walcott's back and Ings is back, there's not going to be a place for him in the team at the moment.
He's only scored 1 goal this season, Nathan Redmond, as Armstrong gets away from Pearson. Armstrong lays it square, and it was really carefully hit by Bertrand, who was looking for precision rather than power, but actually got neither.
That's a classic run that you get from Stuart Armstrong, so industrious in the way he plays, very direct, very physical, great run to the byline to get your head up and pick out Bertrand as well. Just shows you that he has the understanding and the vision where he needs to be. There's the look up. It's a tough ball for Bertrand coming across onto his left foot, but should make better contact with that, and at least get. Sorry, it hasn't. That touch there shows you a little bit of where his confidence is at times.
Southampton's corner. Leave it away by Danjuma, back in by Armstrong, bobbling and bouncing, and no concern to Asmir Begovic in the Bournemouth goal. Here's that offside again.
I can't stand it, I really can't. I look at, you know, to the eye, that looks onside to me. Yes, the lean, the shoulder might be a little bit more advanced, but I just don't think that's having any bearing on the game at all. If his whole body's offside, I understand it. It's a really nice pass from Walker-Peters on the defender, and that's all part of it.
That's given away a little bit carelessly. And here is Danjuma. Billing getting forward, Solanke forward, Arnaud Danjuma here. Showed it to Bednarek, then took it away from him and lashed the shot into the near post, and Forster had to be sharp. Good play by Danjuma.
Good from Danjuma, really good from Bednarek as well. Just what you want from your centre-back in these type of situations, being faced up into the box. He definitely shows him the line. He says, you're not coming inside, I'll let you shoot from wide, but you're not going to come inside. And Danjuma takes him up on that offer, but he allows the goalkeeper there.
Bournemouth are not sure which angle this is coming from. It is Ward-Prowse, and it's whipped and dipping, and Begovic is there. Comfortable save.
I think he just wanted the players to run a little bit closer across the ball here. Ward-Prowse really did it.
Begovic, comfortable one from a Ward-Prowse free kick. And the Southampton goal, it would have been an own goal, ruled out for offside. Cook square, and digging it out, Riquelme. Very difficult to control that.
It was just a reaction from Riquelme. Got decent control on the ball, given the ferocity that the cross came in. Cook just aims to fire it across the goal, and he's just tried to guide it, Riquelme, with his right foot into that near post. It's not a bad effort at trying to control the ball, but
Cook away to Stacey. Riquelme looking for the return and got it from Dominic Solanke. I think it's on target, but it probably falls into the same category of most of the efforts in this game so far. One that you'd expect a goalkeeper to snaffle, and Forster did.
Yeah, nice clever piece of play from Riquelme, who's starting to come to life a little bit. Looks very comfortable.
Here's Redmond on the ball, might open up for them here. Adams is with him, Gineppo to his left-hand side. He's found Gineppo, and Gineppo goes for goal and takes it beautifully. Moussa Gineppo for Southampton. That is a lovely finish after a very precise build-up. Redmond at the heart of it. Gineppo finishes it. Begovic beaten. Bournemouth 0, Southampton 1. Lovely goal.
You have to credit the play of Southampton, the build-up, the pass, the timing of the run from Gineppo, who has been in the thick of it for a lot of the game. But it develops on this right-hand side into Redmond, who's been dropping deep into that pocket all game, and he just holds the ball, sees the change of direction of the run. The one thing you'd say from Jack Stacey is it doesn't matter if the ball goes outside you here. You cannot allow that pass to come between you and Carter Vickers, but the movement is that good. And the finish ain't bad either. Lovely control, little bit of curl and spin on the ball. He's delighted, and he should be. It's a brilliant goal from his team.
The Premier League side have the advantage. Moussa Gineppo took out the Cameron Carter-Vickers' own goal early on in the game. Here's Redmond. Redmond now attacking that penalty box, attacking Cook. Redmond is round Cook and makes it 2. That's an outstanding individual goal from Nathan Redmond in the very closing moments of the first half. He's put daylight between Southampton and Bournemouth and might have planted one foot in the FA Cup semi-final for Southampton, because Nathan Redmond makes it 2-0.
What a brilliant finish from Nathan Redmond. Really showed his class and his finishing ability. This is a real 1v1 with Steve Cook. He's always going to favour his right-hand side. Cook tries to hold him up. He shifts him onto his right. You think the angle's gone a little bit tight, but he pulls his finish out of absolutely nowhere, really. Great control, great lift past Begovic to get it high into the top corner. That's such a tight angle to finish that way. It's a superb strike from Nathan Redmond and a massive hammer blow for Bournemouth.
Well, there were seconds to play and Bournemouth couldn't see it out. Ralph Hasenhüttl celebrates. Diego Rico back into Arnaud Danjuma. Danjuma's cross is a decent one. Ryan Bertrand was the man flying to head clear. Here's Billing. Now Jack Wilshere got the shot away. Side netting from Jack Wilshere. That's as close as Bournemouth have come.
When I saw the net ripple, for a moment there I thought it was inside the post. Really good reclaim of the ball from Wilshere, sliding in and winning it back, and That's not far away. He's always going to find it hard to curl that into that near post with Foster there. You think had it covered. That's a really good effort. I think Jonathan Wood.
Backpedaling Carter Vickers has lost that. Armstrong, Adams, good hit. That is a man in form. Shea Adams makes it 3-0 to Southampton. It's only really half a chance, but it's crisp and cleanly struck by Shea Adams right into the corner of the Bournemouth net, and Southampton surely are heading into the FA Cup semi-final.
Well, when he is in form, Shea Adams, he really does go on a hot streak, and this is one of them. I think Bournemouth have a little bit of a complaint of a handball here as he just bounces into Carter Vickers there. Does the ball strike Adams on his left arm and just nudges it into where Armstrong was running. But there's no doubt in the finish. He's got his head down, he's running across his body, and he just puts his foot through it. It's a fantastic strike right into the corner. But that handball in the build-up is something that Bournemouth are not happy with.
Well, looking at that, it's a good spot, because I actually think that second touch, I think that's okay, but that's the
Just
one.
there, yeah.
Yeah. And, well, you don't want to second guess, but I think that may well be ruled out.
I mean, it's accidental. He doesn't mean to nudge it in there, but it doesn't matter in the eyes of the law and in the eyes of VAR. He nudges it into the path of Armstrong and gets a clear advantage from that.
It would be a real shame for Shea Adams if that is ruled out. I actually would question whether Armstrong isn't offside as well when it comes to him, I think, given it comes off Adams.
Maybe, and also, is that a handball as well initially? I think that one comes off his back, maybe. I'm not sure if that is the arm. The second one, they're again reviewing the first one, but that there looks like it could be off his back more than his arm, which of course would be okay. It's a tough call even with VAR.
But it's also surely more clearly maybe that Armstrong there is offside.
Yes, on that touch he's offside.
To have their third goal. It's a really poor error in a poor place to give Southampton possession. Armstrong's shot cannoned off the post, but there was no reprieve from the rebound.
Well, it's all their own making here. Bournemouth, Jack Stacey receives the ball. That's a risky pass. Ward-Prowse reads it brilliant, though, I have to say. It's a nice set onto Armstrong. That's a good strike with his left foot, but that control from Nathan Redmond, really impressive as the ball fires back off the post. I think Shea Adams wanted the ball set initially there, but that's a lovely stroked ball into the corner. Not an easy skill when it's coming back at you. You have to think fast.
Will not have escaped him. Here's Gineppo. Adams, Armstrong, and I think it's Steve Cook who got himself in the way of Armstrong.
Well, they certainly want more, don't they? I know he does, Nathan Redmond, as you mentioned, that hat-trick, but Shea Adams wants to get in on the act. So does Armstrong, who hasn't stopped running all game. That is a feature you get with Stuart Armstrong. Doesn't stand still. That finish really controlled into the corner. Ralph Hasenhüttl, he can relax a little bit more with that 3-0 cushion.
Yeah, well, they Southampton to fill their boots. Bertrand, Redmond, Bertrand. Nice clip cross, attacked by Vestergaard. Again. Armstrong. Lovely clip ball into Walker-Peters. Opportunities here. It's Ward-Prowse, it's blocked. Adams is there, and Begovic managed to clutch it over the top of Mepham's head, but they're threatening again, Southampton.
Yeah, it's a big handball shout from James Ward-Prowse on Mepham, I think it is. Lovely pass from Armstrong. Beautiful weight to the ball. Walker-Peters gets his head up, sees Armstrong. Ward-Prowse on the cut. No, you get out of him in a game. I think that's why Ralph Hasenhüttl plays him whenever he can.
Armstrong again. Oh, good hit, well saved by Begovic. That's a really smart save. He's furious with those who allowed Armstrong to find that amount of space.
Yeah, rightly so, he's furious. It's been a theme of Bournemouth again, out of possession. They've not pressed the ball well enough, not got close enough. It's far too easy. He's got all the time in the world. Armstrong is only 25 yards out, has a clear strike on goal. It's a decent save from Begovic. Great line of view, plenty of pace on the ball with his left foot from Armstrong as well. Really good